Hush. Hello friends, welcome to our channel Shorinryu Family Karate. I am KP Johnson. I am a student of Yamane Kisaba Bojutsu. I am a student of Takeshi Tamaki Sensei. This is our lesson number 10. In this lesson, we talk about how we can perform the strike with Neko Dachi stance or in Neko Dachi stance. Now the strike is performed this way. So you can see I am using my left leg and this is the strike. We can see from the side. This is a strike. Now what are the things that we need to keep in mind? Seemingly it is very easy. But what are the principles? What we need to keep in mind when we perform this technique, especially in katas, is there are several principles. And why Yamane Ryu becomes very tough, a tough style to practice, is because of its detailed description or detailed principles. Unlike any other Kubudo, Yamane Ryu Kubudo demands so much detailed rules and principles to follow. One is how to hold the pinky, how to use the pinky. Second is how to slide the hand. And third is how to exchange the hand. Fourth is how to use your body and all that. So in this strike, let me tell you. First, as I have told you in the previous lesson, lesson number 9, you have seen that we have divided the strike into 4 different parts. Similarly, in this video also, in this strike also, we need to divide into 3 different parts. The first part is, when you're, the hand is, once you keep the stance, once you take a stance, the first strike is this. You are learning how to utilize the back hand. So you are learning how to utilize the back strike from the back hand. Okay, that is. And once the strike is done, keep your shoulders in the front. That is opposite side shoulders in the front. And the next strike is sliding the back leg to the front and you strike. This is the strike is performed. And so this is 1. The next strike is 2 and the pullback is 3. So how to perform that? As I have told you in the earlier video, when you strike with the back hand turning. The back hand turning without opening the elbow. Your back hand you turn, and then when you pull back, remember to pull back with your hand again turning opposite side. So strike, turn. I'm talking about my left hand backhand. You strike and you turn. You strike and you turn. While the front hand, the striking end, that is like it will go from the top, and when you pull back, it goes to the bottom. Down, up. The hand is on top, pull back. Always remember to slide. Always remember to slide. Similarly, in this strike, the difficulty is to the stance and the position, body position. As I told you, Neko Dachi, just like how you do Gyakusuki, same way, your shoulder should come in the front. Your shoulder should come in the front. So I am talking about the strike. The first strike is from the back. So even that also, you will be striking the hand. You will be sliding the hand while it is difficult for the beginners. But try not to slide the hand at the beginning. So bring the hand, keep your shoulders in the front. The leg is there, so my body is literally turned to the back. Literally turned, twisted. Now as I am striking, move front with my back leg, move front, then strike, bring it back. Okay, now as I have told you, so moving front is this way, the leg is there, I strike, move front. Again, put the leg back, take a strike, take a position, strike. So if you notice, I am bringing the opposite shoulder to the front. Opposite shoulder to the front, together with that I take a strike, and next strike and the block. Okay, and remember not to extend your hand too high or too wide away from the body, because we are exposing our body. So try to keep the hand above the shoulder height and keep the bow above the head. Okay, so covering the body. So to the front, this way, front, then strike, bring it back. Once you are ready to do with one side, then only learn with the other side. Once you try to perfect in one side itself. If you are keeping your right leg in the front, then keep your left hand in the front, even keeping the hand. See my hand is this way, holding this way, not this way. So keep it reverse. Then while striking, turn again and turn back again. So this is the first strike, second strike, third strike. Now once you are ready to do that, change your leg and do. So let me do with my left leg in the front. So my left leg in the front, my right hand is in the front, my right shoulder goes to the front, then the hand in the bow, I'm pointing toward, straight to my face level, then my bow is below my shoulder height. So this is the movement of the bow, and I'm coming and I'm striking, bringing it back. Again, striking, bringing it back. Now if you notice, at the end, once you pull it back, keep your body straight aligned, so it is fully, to the sides. I'm not turning corner, I'm not turning to my back also, it is to the side, straight, and keep your body keep your bow close to the body, and keep your hand to the shoulder height, but always maintain hold with your pinky finger only with your pinky finger. All other fingers are just dummy fingers or just false fingers, wherein it just gives a little support, that's all. Don't hold it tight. And as we are sliding is always front hand and back hand sliding is a little tricky in this lesson number 10. So striking in the back end, then striking with the front end. So striking with the back end, so when you strike with the back end goes a little farther. It goes little farther. Then when you strike with the front end, you strike with the front end. Then when you strike from the back end, you slide front, you strike with the back end. Then again slide front, strike. Again back end, slide, strike with the back. Slide, front, slide, back. So this is little tricky for the beginners. So try not to do in the beginning. Once you are thorough with the, with the fixed bow end, then you strike it and learn it, that movement with that fixed bow ends. Okay, only the front hand you will be sliding, not the back hand. Once you are thorough with both sides, then what you should do is, in the same side only, learn how to move front. Learning how to utilize your leg. So if you are standing with your left leg in the front and move this way, strike. Again utilize the left leg only. Move front, then strike, then again move front. Take position. Move front with your left leg front, strike, move front. Again left leg front, it goes, strike. Try not to utilize the, the elbow too high. Don't swing the elbow too high. It is always as close to the body. So don't expose your body. So don't open your body. So this is the movement. Once you are able to do one side, utilize other side, then the tricky part is changing the bow from one side to the other one. That is really requires a lot of concentration and a lot of practice. So let me show you how. Let me do it slowly. So I am keeping my right leg in the front. Now my left hand should come, my left elbow should come in the front. Gyaku, reverse. So my hand is coming. So the bow is kept, whichever leg in the front, whichever leg I keep in the front, where I have to keep the bow in the same side. So if I am keeping my right leg in the front, my bow is in the right side itself. So my left hand, my opposite side hand comes this way. Then I strike. Now if you notice, I'm keeping my right leg in the front. The next is changing hand. So what I should do, I have to use my left leg in the front. So I use my left leg in the front. So if my left leg in the front, where I have to keep my bow, I have to keep in the same side. So the hand I change, the hand comes this way, but I keep the bow in the same side. Then from there I go, I strike. Now if you notice, I'm keeping my left leg in the front. So I have to change my leg, I go to the right leg now. So where I should keep the bow, I have to keep the bow on the right side itself. So I change the hand, I slide this way. You can see I slide this way, I slide, and I'm keeping the bow into this direction. So my leg is right in the front, while left shoulder is in the front. You can see I'm fully turned toward the camera. So from here I strike, I stay. Now my right leg is in the front, I have to use my left leg in the front. So I am going to the left leg, so which strike I do? I have to use same side. My bow has to go into the same side with a strike. So with a strike I should go. So the same side with a strike I go. I take with a strike. So here I strike, I go again, strike this way. So this is how to change from one side to the other also. It's a little tricky, as I have told you. So learn all, the movements, like lesson from the beginning of the lesson, first lesson until the lesson 9. So that lesson number 10 is going to be easy for you. And only difference is that Neko Dachi we are using. So Neko Dachi, as we practice in karate, the same stance. I don't have any other thing to explain in that. So I hope people who practice Yamane Ryu should be people who know karate well. So it will be easy for you to perform all the body movements, all the lower leg movements and all that. So let me show you to the front again. So I am using my left leg in the front, my right hand in the front, and I'm holding. So I am striking and going to change the body now. So here I strike, I come. I need to utilize now with my other leg. Remember always, if you lose concentration, the bow goes haywire. Ready? Again, this side I am using, strike. Now other side I am going to use. So here, strike. Now other leg I am going to use. So here I strike. Now other leg I am going to use. So here I strike. Same way you can go back also. Same thing. Put the leg back. Put the leg back. Now my left leg is in the front. You strike. Then I have to use my left leg in the back. So the same way going back. Then remember always, the footwork is very important. So I have to use my front leg to the back. So I am using the same way my leg, whichever leg in the front, that side the bow has to go. Then strike. Then put the leg in the back. So whichever leg in the front, to that side the bow goes. While the opposite hand is in the front, I strike. I bring it back. Again, whichever leg in the front, that is my left leg in the front now. So I'm utilizing my left hand now. So this way. So striking. So I'll do to the corner, so it will be much easier for you watch and learn. Okay. So my left leg is in the front. I'm using my right hand. I'm going to strike forward. Now my right leg has to go front. So how to change the bow? Watch. This way, strike. Now I have to utilize my left leg in the front. So where the bow has to go? So here, go, strike. Now I have to utilize my right leg in the front. I'm changing the bow, striking. Now I have to utilize my left leg in the front. Now changing the bow, here I strike. Now it is little tricky, as I have mentioned earlier. The hand movement, make it very perfect, then only start changing legs, changing movement. The hand movement, as I have told you, when you strike, the hand is this way. When you pull back, the hand is this way. Even in this first strike, when you are striking the back end, from the back end, the bow is from there, you take it this way. So if you have noticed my earlier lesson, I have mentioned about the shiti movement. There, the same way you are using this way, front. So you are using that movement, 1, 2, 3. So divide the steps into 3 different parts and practice this lesson. Lesson number 10. And as I have mentioned earlier, we are stepping into kata from the next lesson onwards. So I hope you have been practicing very diligently, very religiously as lesson wise. If you have practiced all these 10 lessons, if you are very good with these 10 lessons, then believe me, your kata study, your kata movements are going to be very good, perfect. And there won't be any kinds of defects in that. And as I have mentioned earlier, unlike any other Kubudo, Yamane Ryu Kubudo requires so much, there are so many principles which you need to practice if you really love Yamane Ryu. So I hope this video was really helpful for you, and my only suggestion will be always like to practice a practice without anybody in front of you, so that you can concentrate very well each movement of your hand movement, your leg movements, how to utilize your hip movement and striking. Don't use force in the beginning, don't use power. You do it free hand, loose hand. Try to learn the hand movement properly, learn how to stance with a proper stance, learn how to accommodate your bow to your body properly. Then once that is perfect, then you can slowly utilize the force to strike. Remember, utilizing the force always, you make mistake in terms of your hand movement. So only take it to the last stage. The last stage is like using force. So even when you start performing kata also, do it very slowly so that movement comes very perfect. Then you will be able to enjoy the kata. So thank you so much for watching our channel. I hope this video was very helpful for people who really love Yamane Ryu Kubudo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hush.